Hey everybody, happy Talk to Us Tuesday. It is Robert Fitch's question made me laugh because he said I'm curious to see if it's going to be a Talk to Me Tuesday or a Talk to Us Tuesday. So
is it a Talk to Us Tuesday?
Talk to Us Tuesday. So we're glad to be back another week. Hope everyone's is off to a really good start and that you had a wonderful weekend. And let us know if you're hanging out, what you're up to, how your week is going, or where you're listening from. So we're going to dive right in. We've got some good questions today, some good comments too, so glad to have you all hanging out with us. So,
hey everybody.
Hey guys. So first up is Neil Lambert on Twitter says, what are the greatest challenges that you've faced in your career?
I would say probably this past year was pretty tough just because it looked different. I think for musicians on a whole, 2020 was a little bit difficult.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people, touring and performing live is such a big way that we're able to make a living and spread our music and meet all of you, and so it was a very weird year for that, for sure.
Absolutely.
But it's really good. We're just, it was a good year to kind of figure out some new ways to stay involved with people and, keep up the music, and so that's been really good.
Awesome. So next question.
The next question we've got is Kelsey Parker. Are you deciding to make a new soup recipe to wrap up the winter?
That is a great idea. I don't have any off the top of my head that we could try, but we'd love suggestions. So if anybody would like to give us some ideas and things like that, we would certainly love that. We always love to cook, especially cold weather. I don't know, I love like the comfort food of like warm soup or something like that.
So Jacob Klunk wants to know, hey, I won't be on Facebook anymore, but this is my last question for you before my account shuts down. After shows, do you meet favorite fans?
We love to meet everybody. Normally, it's been weird, and hopefully we'll still be able to do this once we all get back to making music and playing shows again. But we typically love to hang out just at our merchandise table and see everybody and chat afterwards. We've gotten to meet so many of you that way, and it's truly one of our favorite parts of performing live is getting to do that. And so I am definitely looking forward to the day that we can get back out there and see you guys face to face, because that's probably our favorite part of what we do.
And I think we're having trouble seeing comments, so if you're making comments, let us know. I think Facebook has switched up their interface a little bit. So
I wonder if I press this comment button,
we can
what would
figure
happen?
that out. Try that and see.
Nope, that's to write a comment.
That's not what we need.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry for missing your comments. For some reason, we're not seeing them. I'm not sure why. Facebook sort of changed our fan page interface, so I'm trying to figure it out while we answer these questions at the same time. So, let's see. So Hester Entertainment says, for Lauren, you do great when you play the piano. I'd love to see and hear a little more of you playing it when you do live videos and when you're back to performing in person. Thank you so much. The piano was the first instrument we learned, actually, and so it's always kind of fun to bring that back into our shows, which, speaking of shows, we've got 2 of them coming up this month.
We've got, one tomorrow night at Tin Roof de Montbriand. We will be at Busk Hall. One of our favorite places, haven't been there in forever, so we're super excited to get to come back and be with everybody there. And our drummer Neil Jakobin will be with us too. Gonna do a little 3-piece. We all get 4 songs and we play starting at like 8:45. So can't wait. Hope to see you out there if you're in the Nashville area. And then at the end of the month, on January 30th, we actually will be at Puckett's in Murfreesboro. We were there, I think, sometime late in the fall. Awesome spot. You can get a reservation, get a table, and come hang out with us. It'll be at 7 o'clock on January 30th.
Okay, I can see some of the comments now. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you, Kelsey. She says, love your straight hair. Thank you, everybody who said hello. Hey, Brian.
Hey,
both
Lee.
Brians are on here. Hi to you both. Hey, Wesley and Lee. Brian Tata says, any New Year's resolutions? None. I'm not a big resolution maker. We said this one a couple weeks ago, I think. We're trying to write more solo.
Yeah.
So a really good exercise as a songwriter is to be able to write songs on your own, and that's something I know I've stepped away from as we've gotten so used to co-writing in Nashville. So that's something I'm personally trying to get back to.
Absolutely.
Hi, Faith. Hi, Mike. Thank you, Micah. Says
Yes,
you girls
sorry
rock.
for missing all of these comments
Yeah.
live. For some reason, on our live video, we can't see any comments, but when Lauren's watching it, we can catch them. So we'll have to figure that out with our update to see why we can't see what you all are saying. So thanks for hanging out and bearing with us while we figure out the updated app for our page.
Robert Fitch says, Hannah, how did your eye doctor appointment go last week?
Oh, it was great. Thank you. My eyes are looking good. No prescription change, so we left that. But yes, thanks for asking.
Lon says, no question this week, but giving you a big shout out. Hope your week is going well and glad to see you playing more live.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, see, why did those just pop up now?
I don't know, but hey, Brian. Glad we can see you guys.
But yes, thank you, Lon, for the shout out. We appreciate that very much. But yeah, trying to see. I'm still getting some of these comments delayed, but that's okay. But thank you all for being here and bearing with us. I hope I got all of your questions. I feel like I may have missed one or two as I was jumping back and forth. Let me catch them. Oh, shout out to
Brian says magic. It just appeared. I know, it was weird. It's like the old interface just came back.
Yeah, that's so weird. But
maybe there's just a glitch over at Facebook today.
Like Hannah said, we will be we will be at Bus Call, Tin Roof Demumbrian tomorrow night. We go on at 8:50, and it's the first show we're playing in 2021. Yeah. So we're cyber high five. I love that. So we're really looking forward to that. If you're in Nashville, make sure you come out early so you can grab a table and catch us there. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully we'll talk to y'all soon. Live concert coming up soon. We're trying to pick a day.
Probably one night next week.
One night next week. We're just trying to rearrange our schedule and make it work. But we look forward to getting to hang out with y'all again soon. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye, everybody.